All right, y'all, we are at the Yadkin River Park Thread Trail. The Yadkin River Park Thread Trail. And this is the first time I've ever been here. It's not far from the Royal Giants Park Trail. And so, I mean, it's literally 5 minutes down the road and you're here at this one. And they have really put in some time and money into this one. And so, but what's really neat, if you'll look at the, I hope the wind ain't gonna mess up the volume, but if you'll look at this map here, this is where we're at. We're right here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna double back, we're gonna backtrack at the very beginning here. And this right here is what it used to, we called it Carolina Finishing Company. But it's the former North Carolina Finishing plant site. It's mostly torn down. And, but that's what you're seeing right here. All this debris and stuff. That's where it used to be. One of my brothers used to work here, if I remember correctly. But we're gonna go back down here and start. But there's something that they're doing. It's a Fort York historic site. We're gonna start here and we're gonna cross the bridge over here. And then we're gonna see it. It looks like it's saying a future restroom. So I guess they're still,
it looks like it's still working on a connection to downtown Spencer, and Carolina Thread Trail segment is right here.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But it looks like this is going to be a huge place, though. It's going to be cool. I can't wait to see that. Usually, you'll see these little stars. That little Thread Trail emblem, I'll have it pop up on the screen. That's normally what you'll see. And this one here, they have a stone. And it says Yadkin River Park Trailhead. And so that's wild. It's 670 feet elevation. And so it gives you the GPS coordinates there. And but they did this in 2023, just last year. But this is really impressive. I'm really impressed with this. All right, we are at this end of it, where the North Carolina Finishing Company is. And so there's some of the debris of what it used to be. I guess this right here was a big old parking lot of them. It's hard to kind of picture what it used to be. If you guys would go on to images and put in North Carolina Finishing Company, I'm sure you could bring up some pictures of what it used to look like. If I can find some, I'll overlay it while I'm talking to you here. But that is it there. Now, we're gonna share a little bit of information from the North Carolina Thread Trail website. What do you have?
The Yadkin River Park Trail near Spencer is the gateway into the Carolina Thread Trail Network in Rowan County. This 0.2-mile paved trail on the southwest side of the Yadkin River includes a landscaped plaza next to the scenic bicycle and pedestrian river crossing known as the Wilcox Bridge. An excursion across this former highway bridge is to another riverside park in Davidson County adds 0.25 miles to your hike or bike ride and includes the fascinating views of one of the major rivers in the region. The river crossing location has much history and significance throughout the centuries.
And there you go. Right here looks like a little reminiscence of a railroad tie. Maybe, I don't know if they just stuck it over here. Railroad didn't come across here, did it? I don't think it did, because the railroad tracks are going this way, right here.
Look, it may have came across the road and went that way, maybe, because it kind of looks like it goes that, like the railroad goes that way.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This is that other end over here. I don't know, unless it made a turn or something. There's the boat access way over there. And so, but this is cool. Wow, look at this. Man, talk about fancy. I think I'll have a little sit down moment. Okay, I'm at the end of the bridge here, and what's wild is I was checking out this kiosk And it's wild. If you'll look right here, that's where a bridge used to be. It was the site of former I-85 bridge crossing, 1958. That is so wild. When you look at an aerial view, you can see that. And so that is wild. This is where we were at just a minute ago. Sandra said that she saw some people up here, right where this wall is. We're gonna try to see if we can get up there. Back this way is where we're parked at. You go over the bridge and we're parked back there. And I saw this sign here. The York High Restaurant. It was York Hill. Is it York Hill? York Hill Restaurant. And the Starlight Supper Club. Live music, dancing. Looked like on Saturdays. And so, I don't know, Sandra. I don't know. I think we'd almost probably be trespassing. I don't know if we can. I don't. It looked like. I'm not sure. It looks like. What does that say there? I think it's a posted sign. Yeah, I think that's a no trespassing sign right in this area. Okay, my battery went dead on me, and so I had to swap batteries in my GoPro, but we're not going to pursue any further. Sandra found some information out about this York Hill restaurant. What'd you find out?
It most likely burned in the 1980s.
Okay.
Sometime in the 1980s. They don't really say. They don't really have much of a backstory for it.
Okay, but it did burn down.
Yeah.
And so as far as that overlook that we saw,
that was remnants of the old fort.
That was remnants of the old fort.
Yes.
Okay.
That was where the last Confederate victory was fought.
Where the last Confederate victory was fought. Okay. All right, and we're just going to leave it that. We're going to leave this area where the Starlight Supper Club is. I'm going to try to climb up to that area and see what I can see. There's a little area here. I don't know if I'll get in any trouble or not, but it looks like all right. There's Sandra down there. Well, I doubt this is the fort. Supposedly, from what Sandra was reading, that this is a little fort area, or the old remnants of the old fort, and I don't think that's what this is. And so, let me take this off here. Get a little better view. That's where I came up at. Right, this little area here. I think I'm on just come on down. This is not what I thought it was going to be. But oh well, I gave it a shot. All right, we're headed back to the call, and that's the end of this one. Not a very long hike. We just added a little bit more to it. You don't got to though. This is again the Yadkin River Thread Trail. the Yadkin River Thread Trail. And so you guys check it out. We'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.